Hey Stampers, Gaynor again. I saw a lady do a woven card. Martha and something. So I thought I'd give it a go. Absolutely stunning. So big up to Martha. Thank you for your idea. I'm using Pool Party in Bermuda Bay. I know with this fabric underneath is mint macaron, but I didn't have any Pool Party, and the only fabric I had then was the Bermuda Bay. But it looks nice. I think it looks lovely. Well, I'm going to show you how to make that first, and then we're going to make the card. So this is my mint macaron ribbon, which is not quite 1/2 inch. I'm going to cut a small piece of about, say, a 3.5. See if I've got that right. Oh, yeah, just over. I'm just going to straighten that. Because I'm crap at tying bows, people, and that little bow looks so cute, doesn't it? How adorable. And how easy. I'm going to fetch my piece of Bermuda Bay in as well, but I want roughly the same length. This would be good for you and Mitty Mary, because you said you was not good at tying bows either, so this one's for you, Mary, and me. So let's give it a go. Roughly about the same length. Now my baker's twine. Oh, really long piece. Oh, say 2 foot, maybe 3. Well, about 2 foot. Then we're going to need another piece about 8 to 10 inches long. We will trim it down later. We're going to, you see what I'm doing? I'm going to pop the ends together. Together. And we're going to double it. And then I'm just going to keep doubling it. Making sure our ends stay together. And they're all roughly about the same. Double it again. And one more time. Ooh, how adorable is that? Already. You know what I'm going to do now, don't you? Now I'm going to tie this piece around here into a knot. I'm going to have to lay, see, I got fat fingers. I can't even do a knot properly. I'm going to lay that down. I'm going to try and keep this in the middle. Doesn't matter about the ends on here. How darn cute. Right, I'm going to turn it over and do it again. Only because I don't want it going anywhere, and if it falls apart now, I'm going to cry. So there. How gorgeous is that? But now, we're going to pop this in the centre of our ribbon. Pick it up. And again, we're going to tie this and the weaving of the pieces of paper. I just used my mouth there. And look how sweet that is when it comes together. Now we just straighten this out. Straighten this out and then come back round the front. Oof, and tie this one again. And there we have it. So tuck our strings there. Our baker's twine tails to the bottom. How darn sweet. And near enough looks the same. But you can manipulate the ribbon underneath now. I need to pull that through there, sorry, not down the back. can just snip off. And tails. How cute is that? It doesn't look much right this second, but wait till you pop it on the card later. I'm going to set that to one side. That's the fastest I've tied a bow. Right, I'm going to set your card stuff in there. We've got a piece of pool party. This is 4 by 5 1/4. Got a layer then, she's 4, no, sorry, this is 11 by 5 1/2. Okay, 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. Okay, now, and then we've got a piece of Bermuda bead layering, which is 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to attach that now because we don't need to do anything with that. Oops. Giving it a nice little board all the way around. It depends which way you want to open your card as well. I like this way. And we can set that to one side with our bow. We're going to put a piece of paper in later. And we've got a piece of whisper white now. I always find when you cut it, the ends always stick up. So I just go over it with a bone folder. It's great. And that again is 3 3/4 by blah, blah. I'll find my piece of paper. So that was 4 by 5 1/4. This one's 3 3/4 by 5. Right, so this is what we are going to be laying, and you need 6 pieces, 2 of the same, of the designer series paper. Just going to layer them on where I want them for now, and then in a minute we're going to flip. Yeah, I'm going to change up the design now on this one. And then we're going to start with that piece. Just going to weave them. And when we flip them over, we'll straighten them out then. Because they won't sit still. As long as they're long enough and wide enough for your piece of paper, and gives you enough to trim off at the end. These are 6 inches by 1/2 inch each one. And then our next piece is the spotted. And that's going to go like that. This is a bit fiddly, but it's worth the effort once you do it. And then our next piece is the spots again. This one is going to be this way. Now we're going to lift the card and just flip it over. And now I'm going to take the base away. I want to line this up now with this score line. You could add a post-it note, I suppose. I'll put that one on that score line. And I want to hold those two. I know, dangerous work. Leave a square. Leave a square. Leave a square. Put a hand over there now. And up to a square. So, don't move now. You need to fetch in your tear and tape now. And I'm going to put a piece of tear and tape on each one. I best pull that one down a touch. And this one. Oh, don't move. I'm not going to move it now. Just making sure you cover basically enough just to keep them all together. Try not to move them. Oh. You do put your hand down wiggle. Back down. Oh, it's technical stuff. Oh, shavings. Pulled it off with my finger. Oh, come on. Let's see if we can't get it back on. I just moved it. I'm sticky. Oh my god, look at the state of me now. Don't worry, I will get it back. Right, this one. This one. Oh my god, I've made a pig's ear of this. Alright, pig's ear. I'm going to peel that back off. And then pop that. There goes my bond folder. Right, this line. Told you it's fiddly, didn't I? That one's in place. Luckily this one hasn't touched, so line, line. Stay there. Again, it's talking to inanimate objects. I'm sorry. I've got the giggles now. Oh, I'm an idiot, aren't I? Talking to inanimate objects. Right, put yourself back in place. And press this one down. I don't know, I'll crack myself up sometimes. Right. Don't move. Don't move. Oh, bless myself. I've got the giggles, I'm ever so sorry. Oh, right, last one. Just for, well, this just for this side. Right, this last one. Don't move. Oh, bless my soul, flipping it. Oh, if we're going to laugh, we cry. Right, let's pop this on. Fingers crossed, when this one is in place, it shouldn't move. I've got my fingers stuck to it. Right, stop it. Stop it now. Stop it, stop it, stop it. It should still be in place. I'm just going to crack myself up. Oh my god. Right. Line. Line. It's like a little puppet show now. Line. I think it's this one's out of joint. That's it. Oh, sorry. That's right, that one's that line. I need to get my second roll of paper out, so please forgive me for giggling. We're supposed to be serious, aren't we? Right. I'm leaving it like that now. Oh my god, I better find my bone folder. What's that done? I found it. It was easy the first time round. Right, I'm just pressing that down. I'm going to try and peel it all off now. Right. Oh my god, please don't move. It's technical, isn't it? I would just stick them down and start the weaving. Oh, bless. Right. This is back up. It's nearest, damn it, anyway, so. That one's not going anywhere now. Oh. I'm just going to put them on. Sorry. But you can spend a little bit more time not giggling and get it bang on if you want. The first card looks fine. And it's the same technique. So I'm just going to peel these off. It will look so much better when it's on your card, I promise. Mastered the bows, now I need to master the weaving. Why do I leave it so late in the night to do cards? Right, this is our card now. We're going to flip this over. It looks lovely. And we're going to pop this in a nice little border along the edge. But you want to make sure you've got all your pieces in that card. See, it looks lovely on the card. It looks great. And now I'm going to trim before I stick it to my... Oh, sorry about that, people. Oh, I'm just the daft arse, aren't I? But it's so funny. Right, you're going to trim all these off. Thank God I showed you the bow first. I didn't want it to go to waste. That's why I carried on. Last little bit of trimming. There we go. There's all my bits as well. Let's get this out of the way. I've enjoyed this video so far. Let me just get this out of the way. Alright. See now, look, once we turn it on, it's so cutie. Needs a little bit of tape onto there. Go quite to the end. I'm just going to add a tiny little bit more under there because I can't really get anything underneath it now. And I can trim that in. You may have trimmed it off. Right. Oh, well, there's like, when you see this tomorrow, there's only 2 days of celebration left. I need to sell another 64 CSVs, which is about £56. And I've hit £2,000 sales in 3 months, which is brilliant for me because I don't normally do that. I've had 4 beautiful, lovely customers this month who have helped me along the way, and they've been fantastic, and I've sent them all something, a little something from me. Right, now for this. I did manage to get 2 pieces. It's literally the layering squares, the stitched squares. I cut a square out, then I shoved it down, I cut the oblong out, so it's half and half, but it left a border, so I just went back in, lined this up, and it's stitched, and it impressioned on the line and gave me 2 pieces. As you can tell, these are the bits off the back of my cutting plate, so I have already got my piece or my sentiment, although I should have had to endure that as well. sorry. Right, I'm going to attach this now to my card before I cock it up anymore. But if you were receiving this card and hadn't watched the video, you wouldn't know I'd done a boo-boo, or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. But it looked so effective as well. It's so cute. I'm going to stamp. I love this. I love that. It says a little expression of love, and it's from the Painter's Palette, and that's the only message I've used. In fact, that's the only one I've used. I haven't used any of the others yet. I think I used the dots once, but they cleaned up lovely. Tends to be the black inks and the red inks. But right, I can see a little line across there, so I'm going to get rid of that. I don't want it. This is my last piece. I'll get a baby wipe. I want to make sure I stamp this properly. You know what I keep forgetting when I go shopping? Is to buy my bounce sheets. So I think I'll have to write that on my shipping list tomorrow. Bounce sheets. Use them. Don't use them straight from the packet because they go sticky. Oh, I love this sentiment. It's so sweet. I'm just going to clean off the room because I don't want anything spoiling my sentiment. It's so easy. So now I'm going to pop this in here. Oh, look, little boo-boo there, and it's not even straight. I can't even do it over. I don't care. I don't care. I've had enough tonight. I'm going to put a nice little boo-boo cover on there, like I did on the last one. Can you tell it happened on the first one as well? So I'm going to pop it on dimensionals. Oh, God bless you. Thank you for being so patient with me. It's still a lovely card anyway, so. I know it's going upwards, but it doesn't really matter, does it? So they're going up as well. Oh, bless my soul. Stop it now, Gaynor. Behave. So I'm going to pop this here, which is so cute. I'm going to add 3 more rhinestones here. And I'm going to fetch my gorgeous little bow in again, which is going to go on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a dimension in half. And I'm going to be using dimensionals on the back of my ribbon. I'm going to attach it right over there. No one's going to see it. And the other half is going here. Oh, sorry for laughing, but I just cracked myself up. Oh, and if you can have a giggle and make a card at the same time, why not, innit? So let's go in along there. We can now tidy up our little tails. Open up the ears if you want a bit more dramaticness. That's just so darn sweet. Or not. I love that. I guess I'm going to be tying my bows from now on because I can't tie it for a topic. But there we go. I do apologise. I'm sure if you haven't got somebody over your shoulder giggling away, unless you watch me in the background, that is. But that's the one I made just off camera, and that's the one I just done with you on camera. They're pretty cute cards. So, oh, and don't forget the piece inside. I made mine slightly smaller because I enjoy the colour of this paper. So I did that 3 3/4 by 5 to the inside, and I will stamp something on the inside, but I'm not sure what. But a thumbs up and a share and a subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I should have a blooper list, and I just shove everything on my blooper list because I tend to make more of them soft mix. You can't help it. But yeah, and come and shop in my shop. Come and buy some of these things. Help me get to my 2000 CVS, which is about £56. I need to sell. Otherwise, I'm going to have to place the order, and I've already spent enough this year. Oh my God. I've spent about, oh my God, I can't say, but enough. So thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.